Hello everybody, and welcome to Maximus and Lexter. Now this is a game I've been saying that we would share with you once we got our PlayStation 5 and of course the Planet Coaster game. So here is Planet Coaster on the PlayStation 5, don't all cheer at once. So yeah, so I was attracted to this game purely because it brought me to my early days of gaming, but we don't go into that. So what we're going to do today is obviously this is the first video we've looked into this, and I've not played this, so this is completely brand new. So we're going to look at the tutorial. Right, so that's about all we can really do for the moment is run through the tutorial and hope we can pick up the game. Okay, so that's hope we can pick it up. If it goes well and if people like it, I hope people can like it by giving a like or leaving a comment or even subscribing to the channel, and then I will know people want to take this game further.
Oh my! Is that a budding theme park proprietor I see before me? I certainly hope so. Otherwise, you're in quite the wrong place, and none of what I'm about to say will make any sense to you. I am Oswald B. Thompson, theme park impresario, and I am here to help you take your first steps in this most exciting of professions. And because it's a first step, we're starting in a somewhat humble location. A charming little park, which, as yet, has not fulfilled its undoubted potential. A park where you will begin to hone your skills.
Okay, so that's right, here we go. How to play, which should be good to know. Welcome to Planet Coaster. These are the key steps to creating a spectacular coaster park. Build rides. Yep, that would be helpful. Incentives to attract guests. Well, I suppose that's what we need, the guests. Charge guests for using the rides, shops and other facilities. Use the profits to expand and build more rides. Now I will say, one of the things that I did like the look of this game is, you probably saw there in that intro, how bright and how cheerful the colours are. I do believe this is also available for PS4 and Xbox One as well, of course.
Learn how to navigate around the park.
Yep.
Moving, rotating,
Woohoo!
zooming.
Okay.
Almost as if you were riding a roller coaster.
No,
massive,
makes me feel sick.
invisible roller coaster.
Okay. So move the camera. There we go. Left and right. Backwards and forwards. Spinning around. Oh, we ain't got to do that. We've got to move the camera. So we go up and down. Oh, not sure what I'm doing yet. Let's go back. Hey. So you got the right, left, which it takes you out, and the right back takes you in. Rotating the camera is the right joystick.
Look at that! You've completed
Went through
an
a tunnel.
objective. Now, objectives are a bit like bosses. They tell you what you need to do, earn more money than you, and drive a sports car.
Oh, I don't drive a sports car.
Anyway, how about completing another objective?
Okay, what's next then, boss?
If I could butt in and make a suggestion, how about you make your next objective opening up literally the only ride in your park? Why is it even closed?
Oh, hello, Lucy. This is Lucy Summers, one of the most enthusiastic and outspoken theme park fans in the world. She's got almost 800 followers. Online. Not in a cult.
Hi there. And it's 900, but who's counting?
Well, hopefully we'll have 900 at some point.
The ride?
Yeah, okay.
Ah, yes. Opening rides. Go on, select the ride.
Right, okay, so select. Does that mean that we do that? Clear section, add root selection. It's not going to tell me how to actually open it. Am I missing it? what we're missing. So let's, if we go down to rides, no open, okay.
Good.
Yep.
And now, open the ride.
Okay, so it looks like we've got lots of options up here. So we go up and down. We can go across and
You did
choose
it with
open.
such gusto. Well
No, I didn't.
done.
It's a bit embarrassing, really.
Now that we have such an adorable, gentle ride open, more guests, especially families, will soon be flooding into the park.
You know, you could turn that flood into a bigger flood. This place just needs something a bit more thrilling.
Well, if people want thrills, then we'll give them thrills. And possibly nausea. Head over to the highlighted area. I think it'll make an excellent location for a ride. But let's ask our head engineer. Eugene?
Greetings, Eugene Newton. Good to make your acquaintance. And yes, Mr. Thompson, I think it will do nicely. The proximity to existing infrastructure appears nominal, so guests should be able to achieve both entry and exit with minimal difficulty.
Okay. New rides can be found in the ride browser, which I'll take it perhaps is that bottom one. Don't forget, once built, a ride needs both an entrance and an exit. Once the exit and entrance have been structured, right, we'll be able to ride it.
So,
Okay.
if you would start by clearing the highlighted area of any obstructions, please. And do not fret, those items will automatically be sold, so we will get at least some of the purchase price back.
Okay, so triangle says
Just a
delete.
word about the radial menu. The radial menu gives you fast access to commonly used actions. Please note that the options available in the radial menu will change depending on the mode you're in.
I've got a feeling this is going to be a lot to take in.
Very good. Now, I've already chosen a suitably thrilling ride for you, so if you would care to select it
Oh,
and place it in the designated area.
hey. Okay.
Now, it's very important that when you place the entrance gate, you make sure to leave enough space so you can build a ride queue.
Exit can go over that way.
Next up, connecting your ride to the park so people can reach it. Now, that queue you're building is where guests will wait in line to go on the ride.
Right, that's no problem. I've done it like that because it'll give
good.
event, makes more
And
people
now
wait.
you should build a path from the exit gate back to the rest of the park. For that, you can simply use normal paths. Oh, and if you do find any obstacles or obstructions in your way, you can build slopes or stairs into your path to get over them.
Let's go with that.
And
There we go.
finally, you can open the ride.
No, that's not how we do it, is it, Eugene?
Apologies, I meant. And finally, you can open the ride.
But we don't want pass, we take that back. Here we go. Over to the green and
Yeah,
yeah.
that's more like it. You're gonna get way more teenagers like me and my followers visiting the park now.
Ah, don't you just love teenagers? So much disposable income.
No comment.
Cynthia! I didn't see you there. Please, allow me to introduce...
Cynthia Clark, Chief Financial Officer. It's my job to make sure these places turn a profit. Speaking of which, thanks to that new ride, the park's rating has gone up. And you know what that means?
Cake?
We can start charging the guests more money.
Okay, very well. A necessary evil, I suppose.
Evil. Did you see that notification? Even the guests think we're undercharging them. Let's do them a favour and fix that.
Okay, main rides on the main part of the park's income. They earn money through ticket sales, but cost money due to their upkeep. Of course, it's always the downside. To improve the ride's profitability, its tickets charged can be changed. Don't make the tickets too high, though its guests may become unhappy or unwilling to pay.
That's right. Take a good look at the notification. It'll tell you what we need to alter the prices of.
Where's the notification? Am I missing something? Oh,
Oh,
notification.
look. It's that family-friendly little ride of ours. Go on. Put the ticket prices up by a few dollars.
That seems a wee bit steep.
Oh, honestly, Oswald, the people visiting this park aren't just getting to ride rides. They're getting to make precious memories. So if we put the ticket prices up, then we're making those memories even more precious, aren't we?
Oh, no. That actually makes sense. Wait. No, it doesn't. Lower ticket prices make guests happy.
I know we're in the happiness business, Oswald, but we're also in the staying in business.
Okay, that's seen quite a big jump there, but on the left-hand side it
If
did
you're
say
so
raised to
worried,
11.
why don't we have your new underlings select a few guests and see what they're thinking, eh?
Underling, indeed. They are a trainee, and they have a name. Although I just realised I don't know it.
See? That guest didn't seem too put off by the higher price, did they, Oswald?
Yes, but their happiness is our bread and butter. So it's important to regularly check what
Oh
the
dear.
guests are thinking.
No toilet in the park. That could cause a problem. Let's have that young man there. Can he's jumping up and down? Right,
Well,
got the
I
lady.
didn't see anything to worry about there. Come on, let's just hit fast forward, sit back, and let the money roll in for a while. At least until we've made a healthy profit.
Oh. Okay, so square down there is... Nope. Meow. Oh, that's a nice reflection.
Well done on hitting Cynthia's profit forecast. Honestly, I was worried it was a little high. But as always, she knows just how hard to squeeze the guests' wallets. Anyway, now that we've made some money, we can make some improvements. Oh, but don't forget to slow things back down to normal speed again. After all, it's not a good idea to build a park on fast forward. You might
There we
miss
go.
out on an important notification, or a ride breaking down, or all your staff leaving, or, heaven forbid, my birthday. Anyway, congratulations! You've just earned yourself a bronze star. The first of many, I don't doubt. All
Thank you very
right,
much.
it's high time we talked about taking care of guests and improving the park. We want those guests to be happy, happy, happy.
Ho ho ho.
You're planning on making improvements? That's good. I didn't like to say, but part of this place looks like the theme park that time forgot. So, if you want to scoot over, I'll take things from here for a while.
Actually, Lucy, I was about to say...
Scoot. Okay, first things first. I know how I feel about the park, but let's see how one of the other guests is feeling. Go on, select one of the guests to see how happy they are. Okay, now that level of happiness might be good enough for most parks, but I still think this guest would be a bit happier if a big chunk of the park wasn't super lame. Don't worry, it's not your fault. That one's on Mr. Thompson.
I hardly think that's fair.
Okay. Right, essentially, don't forget to immerse your guests in magical surroundings. You can place items on the sensory bar to improve guest happiness in your park ratings. Alternatively, improve the park's queue sensory for a ride that will increase the ride's privileges. Okay, if you want to build your own sensory creation, piece by piece, you can in the
Don't
crate bar.
worry, I've highlighted the problem area. So go on, stick down some scenery. Make it look all piratey.
Piratey. Okay, well, we've got a pirate ship up here. So,
Oh, yeah. Us guests love having interesting things to look at. Cheers us right up.
I think what we need to do is actually delete these things here as well. Let's do that. We can clear that one away. That is logs. I don't know. No, I suppose we better get rid of them. So it does it. There we go. Okay. So we've got to go back to the century. No, we've already got that one. Can we go that one? We can put that one there. Oh, and that one. Oh, that's quite big. Can we rotate it? Let's choose that one again.
Oh,
There we go.
that is a bit nicer.
Not a lot.
I don't believe I said unscoot yet, did I? So, another place it's super important to put scenery is around the ride queues. Ooh, you know what? We should compare both of your rides so we can see the difference. Go and select that first ride you opened, would you? You see how it's got a high queue scenery rating? Because of that, the ride's prestige is higher too. Us guests are way less interested in rides with boring queues, and so we won't pay as much to ride them. Right, now go and have a look at that new ride you built. Okay, so that's not nearly as prestigious as it could be. But you can fix that by giving us guests some eye candy to look at while we wait.
No, I'm not going to
Go
flying
on,
candy.
stick some nice scenery down around the
Oh,
queue.
sorry. Okay. Yeah, okay then, if I must. So let's go scenery. Right, what shall we choose? Pots and pans, flowers. Flowers. Put that on the way out. There we go. Oh, that looks quite colourful. Oh, that's quite big. That looked good there. Don't want to make it too big to start with. What was that? How are we doing? One more. Go back towards the top. Have we done enough? Let's put a tree, perhaps. Oh. How's that? Is that enough? Oh, 62. Okay, I can see. Oh, we need one more item, I'd say. $63. Cool. How much more we got to do? Let's give it a bit more. spinning one there. Oh, oh, to see that. Oh dear. I don't think that's for me. Right. Okay. So we're not pirate themed, are we? No, that's too big. Will these ones be too big? I think these ones will be. So what's that in the more middle range? We've got there? They're still saying 63. What we're missing there? Too big.
Come on, admit it. Isn't that better? And if you check, I bet you'll see that the ride's Q scenery rating and prestige has gone up as a result.
Excellent. That means we can also raise the ticket price. Go on, put it up by a few dollars.
Oh,
Right,
heck.
850 to
I really didn't
13.
think this through, did I?
Right, up we go to 13. Now we won't go through this video too long, so we'll go up to about 30 minutes maximum, and then we'll have to make a second video with the rest of the tutorial. Shows how much involved there is in this game yet.
Oh my! Look at all that wonderful new scenery! Well done! Oh, and if I'm not mistaken, by raising this park's scenery rating, I think you might have... Yes, you have! You've raised the overall park rating. And that means more guests will be drawn to the park. Heavens, what an important number, eh?
Excellent. Right, okay, park rating. How popular a theme park is develops on its park rating. Each park rating has overall quality. Of course it will. A higher park rating means you attract more guests, and those guests will stay for longer. The main factor counts towards your park ratings are the rides. Essentially, okay, of course the guests have
Right,
this.
I think it's time we took a look at the park rating breakdown. It's a great way to track how your park is improving.
I'm guessing some of this.
That's it. In here, you can see how your overall ride and scenery ratings and guest happiness are all critical to improving your park rating. And remember, the better your park, the more guests who will come and visit. So, let's get that scenery rating even higher, eh? Make the whole park look as wonderful as those rides you spruced up. Go on, get decorating!
Hello again. I just noticed that you were using the scenery blueprints to decorate the park. I actually built those blueprints myself, so I'm very happy that you're using them. You can actually find the individual scenery elements, the ones I used to build those blueprints, by looking under the Create browser, if you want to. But, as I mentioned, I did go to the trouble of painstakingly handcrafting literally hundreds of them for you, so, you know.
Okay, so let's choose some more sensory things here. That's already been made for us. Okay, let's have a flower bed. How about there? There it goes. Goes with that one then, doesn't it? It's quite nice. That looks pretty good to me. We put something the other side. We've got an anchor that can go, I think, just about more with the pilot ship over here. If you put that there, it's kind of leading towards the pirate ship. Let's go for surfing on the bigger side, shall we? Oh, a bit of jousting, that'll entertain people. So, where are we? Is it too big for there? Can we rotate it? Where'd it go? There we go. What have we got here? No, I don't think so. That was quite big. A dragon would probably be quite big. Oh, no, I think that's definitely too big for our park at the moment. Yeah, a water fountain. That would look quite good.
Goodness, your transformation of the park has really bumped the park rating up a good few notches, my friend. And look at all the guests, happily smiling away. And you know what they say about happy guests?
They like spending money.
Oh, is everything about cold, hard cash with you, Cynthia?
No, I also like stocks and shares.
Anyway, guests have other needs which can affect their happiness. So, let's take a look at some of them.
Yes, let's. Scoot.
Okay, I'm going to actually pause it here. It's not going to make this video too long. So, thank you very much, everybody, for joining me. And if you want to miss to continue with the next part of the tutorial for this, then of course let us know, watch the video, and let us know what you think of this one. Thank you very much for watching. You take care, everybody. Bye.